Hey guys, welcome back to Geometry Dash again, this time Electroman's Adventures, a level that I don't think I've really played much, and by that I mean I've only ever done it in practice mode. But I like the music from the start. It sounds pretty swish. Oh, there's an arrow pointing at it. Practice mode. The music's so much less awesome, which is sad. But I like how it has arrows pointing to where I need to go, so then if I fail, the game can laugh at me. Even though, you know, games can't laugh. That seems like a really easy coin to get. Will I go for it? Probably not. And now we're playing Flappy Bird. Okay, my brain. So you do jump there, got it, ow. Double ow. Okay, my brain was not quite prepared for that, but it seemed to understand what was going on at the time. It wasn't prepared for that either. That was a really quick transition. Oh well. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. I am just clicking the button, and magic is happening. I saw that coming. I wasn't quite prepared. Oh well. I'm not prepared for anything this level has in store. Like I said, I've only completed it in practice mode, so we gotta get used to this. So that changes the vehicle, not just spins me around. It changes things a lot, which is throwing me off a little bit. Oh, we're tiny. I don't like being tiny. I've been small my whole life. I don't like being tiny. God damn it. Oh, come on. I don't know why I stopped talking to focus. Brain, please. Since it's in practice mode. Whoa. Okay, then. Yeah, since it's in. That was cheap. There we go. Since it's in practice mode. Ooh, there's a coin down there. That's tight. So we're not going for that coin then. Oh, God. Oh, come on. Please, game. Goodbye! It'd be great if it just finished it, because I was really close to the end. Ouch. Oh, and it saved in places, because that's not where I was in space. How many attempts? I'm going to say 25. 31. I was a little bit off. Oh well. It didn't seem too bad up until like 20 or 30% of the way through. So, we got this. I am professional. I like the music. That is funkadelic music. That was really dumb. And I assume this level is easier than the last level, and I think I found out why Theory of Everything seemed infinitely easier than Clutterfunk. It's because on the start page, it shows you how many stars you'll get for beating specific levels. Not coins, even though they have stars on too. But, wow, I suck. Yeah, there's actual stars on the things, and after Clutterfunk, it went to Theory of Everything, and that had less stars, and this has even less stars than that, so no wonder the beginning seems like not infinitely. Yeah, not infinitely easy, but easier than some levels. God, that bit, why am I sucking? I did that bit so well before, now I'm just like, all over the floor. It's not good, but I like those blocks you can destroy as much as I feel like that's going to throw me off at some point. But they are very hard, well, they're not hard to see. You can easily distinguish them. But still. There we go, into Flappy Bird. Everybody's favourite video game. Okay. Focus. That tight platforming. Okay, it's not that bad though, 37% of the way through. This early, you can tell how it's easier. And now I know that the stars do say, yeah, this is easy, this is hard, this is harder, this is even harder, this is now easier again. Should we just go for the coin? Should we just go for it? Because we're gonna be tiny. So getting through there might be easier, or at least our hitbox will be smaller for it. Let's give it a go. Plus, it looks like it'll be easier to get through there, and I don't have to worry about height as much. Maybe there's an invisible wall on the ceiling as well. If so, that'll make that even easier. But I'm going to try it. If there's no invisible wall, I'll probably just give up on it, because, you know, I'd rather just do an up swoop, down swoop sort of motion. There's walls, but they're not invisible. They are quite visible. Okay, I'll just avoid it. Like, I probably could get that quite easily, especially with a little bit more practice, but, you know, let's just let the level do its thing. Let's do it the intended way that doesn't include coins, because you could say that is an intended way, because it is. You can go for the coins if you want. But let's leave it. Let's leave it. I like this music, man. It's funkadelic. Okay, that bit, you go straight through a thing, you fall off a ledge, then you jump. Got it. Got it. You keep moving while the screen spins, so it makes my brain melt. Just a slight, weeny, baby bit. I feel like the only difficult part about this level is going to be like the constant learning of which thing does what in what section. Because I probably could just say, brain, these things make you do this. But my brain doesn't work like that. It'll just see a thing and be like, okay, memorize what that does for me so I don't have to do any work, okay? Oh, that was so unlucky. It was like really lucky because I got it. My brain realized what I had to do at the right time. Wow. First time I died like that. Well done, me. But yeah, my brain realized what I had to do, and then the second jump, it just was like, you pressed the button, but then I pressed it far too late. It was at least about a century late, so not super late, you know? Could have been worse. Could have been worse. But yeah, this is some of my favourite music so far, probably in my top 5. Because this game is full of amazing music. This may even be like top 3 territory. I've already said that multiple times across this series, but this game has amazing music, so I'm sorry if you don't like me, I'm saying that. But that's my honest, like, opinion on it. Blind drop, and my brain didn't quite know what to do, and then I looked up, and I was like, there's a thing, you jump on there. Oops. My bad, I jumped over that thing, well done. Oh, and I jumped into that thing, well done. Intelligence overload. But this is honestly, as much as I've never finished this level before, it feels like a level I could finish in this video. Now, do I think I will finish this in the video? No. I feel like I have no chance. But I feel like, well, not necessarily no chance, but I feel like I could. But the chance, it could be better. Because the later parts of this level, as I said before, it turns it up. It turns it up a bit. Okay, jump there. Ooh, you jump there. You do not drop there. That was stupid of me. That was stupid. Does that thing turn me into a spaceship? I assume it would. Or is it the bunny hop UFO? Either way, clicking is going to be involved. Because, you know, it's the only control in this game. Well, you could use the up key or W or spacebar, but I've gone over this. I've gone over it. I don't think it's as precise as the other keys. But, you know. And my keyboard is dying. It's sad. My keyboard it's on its way out. Not, like, ridiculously bad, but still, like, the other day I was just playing on a game casually. That was awful. Yeah, I was just playing casually on a game. And I realized halfway through playing that my left arrow key has started to die. Like, it seemed fine the entire time, but then I think at some point it just gave out. It still works perfectly fine, but it no longer, like, pushes back that much. Because I love my keyboard because of how resistant the keys are. So you get a really nice bit of feedback when you, like, press a button. It's like, yeah, you've definitely pressed this button. But now that key is just given up. It doesn't do that anymore. Like, it will come back up, but it won't have a lot of resistance, which is a bit of a shame. Oh my god, is it again? Yeah, it doesn't have very much resistance, so I can press on it, but it doesn't really give me much feedback. I have to sort of tell myself, yeah, you're definitely pressing this button. You're putting force on the muscles, or you're making the muscles in your finger put force downwards, and it is pressing that button as much as you can't tell. So yeah, that's a thing. But it's okay. It's okay. I really like its music. Could you tell, even though I've said it multiple times? Okay, we can do it this time. It's simple, pimple. I did click, but I was late on all those jumps, and the final one I was really late on the jump. So that was completely my bad. But I should have had that. Come on, brain. This is just sort of my kind of music, honestly. Like, I know before, I think I've said I don't really have any music preference, but I think I mostly meant, like, who I listen to. Because I don't really listen to any specific singer or songwriter, necessarily. But I do like EDM. EDM is my jam. Also, that was the worst. That was an easy bit to get past. That was ridiculously easy. That was just dumb. All I needed to do was click the button later, and I didn't do it. I didn't do it, but I was ready for it. So I did click multiple times just to see if it was that vehicle. So, you know, props, I should, I guess. No. But yeah, I like EDM, and this is right up my alley. And if you don't know what EDM means, it sounds like electronic dance music or whatever. It might have changed. Well, not necessarily changed, but it may mean something different. That might be what I remember it as. But I'm pretty sure it's electronic dance music. And it's pretty funky. It's pretty good. It's the sort of thing your parents go, oh, turn that rubbish off. You know, that kind of music. Unless it's like dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, rock music. That's the other kind of music your parents just say, oi, Tim, stop listening to that. And then Tim goes, oh, Mom, I'm an emo now. I'm a goth. Gotta listen to this stuff. Ugh. And then Mom's just like, oh, Timmy, it's a phase, Timmy. Today. Because, you know, it's just how every stereotype goes nowadays. How many stereotypes? Like, there's probably a bajillion videos out there now that are just like stereotypes and how many of them are actually true and false and stuff. Do you think that one would reign true or not? Because I don't know. I really don't. Either way, I'm doing reasonably well now. And I knew this was coming. Well, not new, but I saw that it was coming. Oh, I got a key. Don't really care about the key. Do you care about the key? Everybody cares about the key. Yeah, the key. A key. Key is the key. A key. Anyway, that wasn't too bad. I died in a kind of stupid way. I knew, but I didn't know. Thanks, Brian. Yeah, I didn't know that I was going into the spaceship section the first time, and I sort of lucked out, but the second time, nah, I didn't. Oh, pardon me, that was my bad. Pardon me, that was my bad. Oh, that was definitely my bad. But I was saying it was my bad for burping. Well done, brain. You're doing good today. Yes, I don't care emails about Drake lyrics. Go away. Spam emails are the worst. Especially when they just pop up on your screen like, hey bro, you need some company there? Here, have some company. Here, look at my thing. Look, Drake lyrics. Why? Brazilian ladies in your area. I have a lady, she's not Brazilian, and I like it that way. That's not meant to be offensive to Brazilian ladies. That is just my way of saying I like the person I'm with, and she's not Brazilian. It's not me saying if she was Brazilian, I wouldn't like her, okay? Don't take it personally. But I am taken. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm just turning the world against me while saying it. Ooh, there we go. Okay, remember, you're about to go to another clicky section with my favoritist vehicle. Then this, you've got to do that. Oh, slightly early, 78%. I think I can do it in the video. We're 14 minutes in, and I've made it 70% of the way. Let's get this done, man. Because like I said, this is an easier level. The one after this is Club Step, which I'm not looking forward to. So I'm probably gonna do the levels after that, which aren't Club Step. There's other demon levels beyond him. The he, she, it, they. But I'm gonna do the ones beyond him that aren't demon levels. And then we'll say hello to Mr. Club Steppington. and see if we can be friends. Because I feel like we are not going to be friends. We're going to be frenemies. That was the worst. Yeah, I feel like we're going to be frenemies. Like, we're going to be okay after a while. We'll start off as just hating each other and being bitter enemies. We'll get to know each other, become acquaintances, and when I beat the level, he'll be like, alright, you're cool. You're cool. You beat me in this Pokemon game. We can be friends now. That's how it works, right? That's how kids become friends nowadays. They play with Pokemon cards and they become friends through it. Pretty sure that's how it works. Pretty sure this is how the younger generation works. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I will then call you a liar, because opinions are not allowed on the internet, man. I had a feeling that jump would kill me, but yeah, it was a bit late. I wanted to wait, but I thought it would kill me, so I went for the jump and it still killed me. And I was so close to getting past that spike. I only just, like, clipped the thing. It was real close to, like, survival. But oh well. Oh, that bit. That bit, if you go up too far, you just die. Maybe, like, hitting the ceiling would be good, because that kills all your momentum, you'll just start dropping. But I don't know. I don't know. How I do it is I just try and get the perfect amount of momentum just to swoop through there nicely. You know, what's the minimum amount of clicks you think you could do levels with in this game? Because I have no idea. Especially since you'd have to, like, minimize on those sections. On, like, go as high as you can, as quick as you can, then let go. Oh, I'm awful. Yeah, then let go at the perfect time, then keep doing that sort of a thing. You know, because otherwise if you're just mashing the click like I do, that was awful. Yeah, if you're mashing the click like I do, to keep on a level playing field, you're going to be losing a lot of things. Like, you could probably, on a lot of sections, just halve the amount of times I click quite easily. And be perfectly fine. Just, like, keeping level, in my opinion, is so much more comforting, because then, at your own will, you can just be like, okay, I go up now, I go down now. Either by clicking or releasing the button. It's pretty swish. Okay. Also, here's another reverse section. Didn't I mention in, like, the last level before this? That is the level, like, that is the last level, Brian. Yeah, didn't I mention in the last level, or the level before that I wanted another upside down section? Or I was just like, yeah, where are the upside down sections, man? They've sort of disappeared. But now they're back. I was gonna say abundance, but this isn't really abundance. This is just throwing a lot of them at me. Excuse me, sir. My clicky finger let go of the clicky button earlier than that. I think I just held it for, like, the slightest bit too long, and as it started to descend, it was just, like, inside of a wall. Which, you know, that's my fault, I guess. Since I am literally the one controlling this thing. That was lucky. Whoa, that was really lucky. Now, I kind of want to see, like, off of the subject of saying how many clicks do you think is the minimum you could do in a level. I wonder how many I actually do in a level. And also, I was going up then, and I still died. It's because there was a saw above the spikes I had never seen until that point. It's all blended in really well. But yeah, I want to see, like, the amount of clicks that I go through in levels. On an average. And then, like, not from deaths. Just from, like, the beginning to 50% of the way through. Over, like, however many runs it takes me to get there. Just how much, like, the clicks change. And what my average is. I was gonna say maybe my averages would get to the perfect amount for that stage, but that's, like, impossible. That was really bad. Yeah, that's, like, impossible to average out. To be the exact amount. Because I would be guaranteed to throw in a couple of extras here and there on flying sections. So, yeah, if it would average out at that, it wouldn't be good, because that's not how it works. That is just not how it works. This level is making my brain go fuzzy. Like, real damn fuzzy. And I don't like it. This game hasn't really done this to me before, apart from on, like, level 3, I think it was, where the colours make my brain go weird, but now it's making my brain go weird, and it's not ridiculously awful fuzzy fuzz colours in the eyeballs. Also, I haven't made it back to that area for a while, so that's not good. That's not good. And today, I'm not gonna be giving Club Step a try, as I said. So yeah, don't expect club step next time. You might be seeing this next time if I don't finish it, so you know, you can either look forward to that, or curse me to hell for that. Either way, just call me, it's your opinion. And it's my skill level that's making that happen, I guess. So, you know, I'm the one to blame in this situation, but also you're probably a bit angry. You probably should get that sorted. Wow, that was bad. Also, the dying on that flying section was bad. I let go just the slightest bit early. Like, it must have been a few frames early, because I was like, I suck. Yeah, it was like on the top of the saw. So, if I held it slightly longer, we would have kept going up and gotten over. But, you know, I didn't do that and I got deaded for it. It's not good. It was going so well. I was just singing to the music and I was doing perfectly. God damn it. I was going so well. It's just when you go through that area, when you go into my mouse? Excuse me, mouse, are you okay? The screen on OBS may have changed there, because I accidentally clicked on the... What's the button? I don't even know what the button is. The thing where it shows you all the things that are open on your computer at once. It just, like, opened up and was like, ha! But yeah, for a minute, like, I was clicking and it just was not registering. And I was like, oh, that's not good. So I was going to say, when I landed on the thing and died, I did click. Maybe it was a bit of a delay and I might have clicked slightly late or something. But then literally the first jump of the level, it just didn't go. So I know it wasn't me. That, I'm pretty sure wasn't me. That was all on me. But I'm pretty sure the other one at the beginning, that wasn't me. Jumping into the thing, like that, like jumping into the first thing, that's all on me. But when it just doesn't jump when I'm clicking, that's not on me. That's probably down to my mouse dying. Like, I even picked my mouse up. That's why I accidentally opened the thing. So when I picked my mouse up to look underneath to see if it was... I looked up my mouse's skirt, so to speak, to see if the light was still on the bottom. Like, ha, I'm working, I'm doing things, and being a mouse. And it was, and then when I put my mouse back down, I must, like, somehow come off the tab. And done a thing, and clicked the thing, and then it went... Ow. Ow. I'm not good at this game. Some could say I suck at this game. Oh well. That was a little bit close to the ceiling. That was just a little bit close. A little bit closer than I'd like, at least. God damn you, icicle spikes! You can't tell me those aren't icicles. Spikes, sure, but they're icicles. They're all dangly. Ouch. They're all dangly like icicles, even though you could say lots of things dangle. I'm not going to go into the dirty stuff that I know the comments. If I had a bigger, what's the word? A bigger community. That's a good word for it. And not in the way of, oh, that's a good word for me. In the way of, yeah, that's sort of perfect word. If I had more people in my community, I'm guaranteeing you somebody would make a dirty joke out of that. Guaranteed. It's YouTube after all. So what do you expect? What do you expect? Okay. Let's see if we can not suck like we have been doing every other time. This thing drops weirdly compared to the other vehicles. Like, it seems to drop a guaranteed speed compared to the other thing. And you might not understand what I mean, and honestly, I kinda didn't understand what I meant either. Whoa. Getting into this vehicle is really weird after doing that. Okay, focus time. Oh, I clicked. So I expected to jump off of that platform, but it said there was like a bounce pad. So it bounced me higher than like a normal jump would be. So when I clicked, that's when I expected to hit the floor. But because it bounced me higher than I expected, I didn't hit the floor. So I released the click marginally early. And it caused a little bit of death, which is not good. Oh well, we can get back there. That wasn't too bad. That could have been way worse. But also, like, god damn it. The game confused me. Oh god. Like, I should have died there. That was really unlucky. But it controlled a bit weird getting into that section. So at the same time, I am accepting of not dying there. Okay, you can kind of see your ship moving before that section, which is nice. Okay, made it back here reasonably quick. That's good. Ah, I didn't think that I got the click on the blue thing, so I clicked again by that point, because downward gravity is pretty strong. I sort of got gravitated into the floor and went splat. And I don't know if you're a scientist. If you are, you probably know this. If not, I don't know, because this is very, very, like, scientific information not many people know. But if you go splat, that's not a good thing. Like that's a bad thing. You may not have known that if you're not a scientist. I'm not a scientist, but I'm just, like, extremely smart compared to the average person, so don't worry if you didn't get it. It's fine. It's fine. But now you know. So now you're kind of like me. You're, like, an extremely smart person. You're not quite on the level of me, because, like, I'm just the best. You can't really get better than me unless you are, in fact, a scientist, as I have established. But, you know, you can't quite get on the level of me. I still know way more than you. Like that death right there, that was intentional. Yes, I went splat, and I said that's a bad thing, but you've got to know that something else about going splat. Occasionally, it can reset some things in the level. It can reset things to make it easier for you. Not that I need it to be easier, but I'm showing this to you, the people who are not as good as me, that it'll make the level easier for you, in fact. So, your deaths, they're making your life easier. I'm showing you this by dying there as well. Intentional deaths. Some people call it RNG manipulation. There's not a scientific term for it though. The scientific term is no. That's smart talk. That is a word as well. Don't look it up. But yeah, the scientific term for it is splatty go boom boom. And it makes the level easier, which is why I keep dying so much, to make my life easier, make the videos shorter, and to show you how easy this level can be if you're just as good as me, you know? It's simple, really. You should really, like, understand how easy this is. It's like the easiest thing known to man. Nothing that humanity has ever created has been easier. Like that as well. That intended. I intentionally died there. See, look, I was manipulating the RNG with my voice there. Now, I know it's not called that, it's called Splatty Go Boom Boom, but, you know, I have to dull it down a little bit for you guys, because, like I said, you're not quite as good as me. You're not quite as smart as me. I have to dull it down, dial it back a little, you know? It's for the audience. I never intended to come out like this and say this in front of you all, but, you know, I figured I had to. I'm turning this into an honest YouTube channel where I just express all of my honesty towards you guys. And I'm now telling you that I am this incredibly smart guy. Way smarter than you. No offense. But you are dumb little peasants. See, and there, again, that was me showing how you could die. Showing how you could also die. Because that death, I don't even think I could push myself to be that bad. But that's how you could possibly die in this level. But don't worry, it makes it easier, I promise. These swords back there, they get a millimeter wider. A millimeter. Every death. So if you die enough, eventually they're just in the wall. It's a true story. That is a really, really easy game. I really don't see why they made it so easy. Anyways, what were we talking about before that? I wonder how many people in the comments are gonna get really annoyed at me. Like I said again, like, community is not very big, so everyone should understand that. But if I ever get a bigger community, people see that, ooh, I could be in trouble with some people who don't understand the sarcasm. I did go on for a while, but still. Understand that I wasn't being serious, and that it was a joke. An extremely elaborate, far too long, overplayed joke. Okay? So nobody get offended. I know it's very difficult. Clip the edge. Yeah, I know it's very difficult not to get offended on the internet. It's really difficult. It's like Spaghetti freaking Junction. You see, Spaghetti Junction, it's like, that's what somebody has to do. That is the line somebody has to take through YouTube to, like, not offend people. You have to sort of, or just, like, you know, if you have noodles, and you're cooking them up in a frying pan, is it a frying pan or is it a saucepan? I can't remember. I don't cook much. Which is which? A saucepan, you cook sauce in. A frying pan, you fry stuff in. Is it the saucepan? The one that's like... Either way, the one that's quite deep and not very shallow. The one that you don't put... the one that you cook pancakes in, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. But yeah, you know when you cook your noodles in one of those, and you see all the noodles, and it's like, what has happened to my noodles? That's what it's like to try and avoid offending people on YouTube. Like, that is precisely what you have to do. Like, there has never been a better explanation than that. It's a true story. To avoid offending people, you just have to be like Spaghetti Junction. You got to feel the Spaghetti Junction. You got to be the Spaghetti Junction that you know you can be. I think I somehow managed to jump straight into that spike there. Well, I saw, because I was clicking. I held the button. Yet somehow I still died. That was incredible. But yeah, that's what you gotta do to avoid offending people. Because people on YouTube, they like getting offended. People on YouTube, or at least in the comments, they will try anything to get an argument going. That is what we like to call the YouTube troll section. Wow, that was an incredible death. So was that. Yeah, 69th attempt, let's go. Yeah, that's what we like to call the YouTube troll section in the comments section. Because they're not out there to be like, hey guys, you're nice, love your content, bro, and then like make a nice, happy comment. They're like, they go to the nice, happy comments and pick on tiny little things. Like if someone writes "your" incorrectly. Like, I do that all the goddamn time. I'm dyslexic. I struggle with, like, stuff. And you might now be like, oh, you're making excuses, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I'm making an excuse. But I think that's a valid excuse because like, I'm dyslexic. And I've struggled with writing and reading my entire life. It's just not something that's come naturally to me. And because of that, it's not something I've really come to enjoy that much. I don't go read for leisure, or write for leisure. If I have to do it, I'll do it. But just know it won't be very quick. So, I don't understand those people. That is the troll section, grammar Nazi, as we like to call them. They just pick out all the little things. They're like, oh, you spelled this wrong. You're so bad at life. Go and kill yourself. And then we're just like, if people come to my channel and do that, banned. Immediate ban. If I see the comment, that is, it's just, the person is banned. I don't want you on my channel. Yeah, I'm doing this for you guys, but also, screw you, this is my channel, I can do what I want. So if you act like that, prepare to be banned, because nobody wants you here. I'm not gonna be like you and say, yeah, no, I want you on this planet, you stupid thing, ugh. I'm just gonna say, yeah, I'm fine with your existence. I just hope someday you learn to be a bit more mature and be less of a douche. So, best of luck to you, but you're no longer allowed on my channel. God damn, I suck at that. Yeah, you're no longer allowed on my channel. Because, why? Why do people do this? People can get arrested, put in prison for years for saying death threats online. Because death threats online, you do not know what the other person at their keyboard is going through in their life. So you saying something like that, that can just tip them over the edge and cause something that you can't then undo. You just can't. And then you could say, well, that's not my fault that they have that going on, but still, treat them with a little bit more respect. We're just people. We are just humans at the end of the day. Now stop with your petty arguing about somebody spelling your incorrectly, and just learn to respect other humans as you should. I just don't understand why people are like this. It's not even just on YouTube, it's just the entire internet is full of it. And it's the worst part about the internet, honestly. Internet is a great thing, it's a beautiful thing, and it's made, like, I remember I went to my grandparents' house recently, and they were talking about school and stuff, and then they started talking about how easy it is to just go online and learn stuff, and we're like, why don't you just do what we used to do and read out of a book? Ugh, books are so much better. I'm like, well, you can do that on a computer, except, like, the computer is your book. The computer is like the encyclopedia of everything that has ever existed. Now, there are some lies, and quite a lot of lies, like flat earth truthers, which I still don't understand to this day. Like, how can you not understand that the earth is circular and not flat? It doesn't make any sense. Just look into the science of it and you'll realize, oh, like, gravity will go to the center of the earth. If the earth was flat, the very edges of the earth would just be weird. The gravity would be ridiculously low compared to the center, and the gravity would pull you diagonally. It's not how gravity works at all. And if you go to a really high point on of the earth, like Mount Everest, and then took a picture, and just, or not even necessarily take a picture, just look in a straight line, you can see it's curving. Not a lot, the horizon does not curve that much, but if you take the picture it makes it easier. Then just put a flat line across the horizon and it will progressively get lower down as it goes along. Like, put the flat line either on the like the middle or sides, and eventually the line will either like cut through the middle, or if you do it on the side, because, you know, get higher, and it would just progressively get lower, or it would go higher above the ground to the sides if you did it in the middle. It's just sort of how it works. Plus, we have loads of these images from space that are like, yeah, look, Earth, and it is a giant, great sodding circle. Which, you know, and also you get on planes and you can go around the world. So how can the world be flat if you can go around it? It doesn't make sense. You can go around the world in a directly straight line, yet the world can still be flat. That makes no sense. In science, or just if you think about it for more than half a second like these people normally do, it's just ridiculous to think that that's how the Earth works. That's the conversation about flat Earth. It makes absolutely no sense. Like, even the moon. Look at the moon. The moon is a circle. Why would we be any different? We are a bigger circle. The sun, it is a circle. Why would we be different? Like, that sounds a bit racist, but still. I don't know if you can be racist to planets. That seems like it would be kind of difficult, since, you know, they don't really have a race. They're just sort of a thing that is really, really freaking big in space, but also freaking cool. Space is one of my favorite things. if I could learn about specific subjects, like the only book that I have in my room right now that I'm going to read is a book about space. Space is freaking awesome. Space is amazing. Like, just think about it. Space is big. Now, you could say a lot of things are big in relative terms to other things. Like, a pencil is big in relation to an ant. Unless you count the pencil I used in school, because for some reason I thought, you know what, I do not want this pencil to die. I am, sharpening this pencil till I physically can't grip the pencil anymore to sharpen it. And that's what I did, and then I had a tiny, tiny pencil. And not in the pencil means D sort of way, and the pencil sharpener is the V. No. The pencil that you write stuff with. God, I suck at that bit. Oops. But yeah, like, stuff and things. Yeah, what was I talking about? Yeah, space is big. It's real big. Now, you could say other stuff is big. Like a football field in relation to the entirety of America. America would be freaking huge. But the Earth is huger. I know that's not a word, by the way. But yeah, America is just a lot huger, and the Earth is much huger than America. And the Sun is much huger than the Earth. A lot bigger than the Earth. Damn it. And the Moon is much smaller than us as well. It's not anywhere near as much smaller than the Earth as the Earth is much smaller than the Sun, but it's still a lot smaller. Like, a lot smaller. And then you can think about the entirety of the Milky Way, and no, not those delicious, delicious chocolate bars. If you do have them over the rest of the world, do you? I don't know. All you need to know is they're freaking delicious. But yeah, like, why do we name so much stuff? Like, it's either our chocolate bar companies in the UK that name these chocolates to do with space stuff, but we have Mars bars, which I think is worldwide, and we have Milky Ways, and we have... Oh, we must have some other stuff I can't think of. Other stuff I can't think of. We have stuff that's named after space stuff, and I'm like, why would you do that? That seems a bit strange, but either way, yeah. But yeah, then you can have the Milky Way, like I said, and it's freaking huge. It consists of billions of stars. And we've already gone over how big stars are. Stars are freaking huge. Stars are ridiculously huge. Like, isn't the moon like 400 times further away, or closer to us even, than the sun? And is about 400 times smaller than the sun, and that's why it seems to be like the exact same size, and that's why so many people are like, oh, aliens, because it's exactly the same, but still, you know, it's real freaking big. And then there's other things that are even bigger, and then we have planets. We're one of the small planets. We're one of the freaking minuscule tiny baby planets out there. You can get gas giants like Saturn and stuff that's just like, wow, I'm huge and fat, and what you gonna do? I'm so big. That was really terrifying. Now I was so close to death. Oh, goddamn, I couldn't see where I was. Sometimes I can see where I am after that, but sometimes I completely lose where I am. Oops. But yes, the world and stuff and space is huge and awesome. And did you know, everybody, or like everything that we know about, as far as we know, everything came from stars. Like the computer screen or phone screen or whatever screen you are watching or listening to this from, it came from stars, that material. It came from the stars. Like your organic materials that you are made out of, you came from the star. You came from explosions of stars. That's what you are. It's what you are. You just exploded star things, star stuff. We are star stuff, as somebody once quoted. I can't remember who quoted it, but still. I just remember that quote from a YouTuber I watched that says, yeah, that's my favorite quote, we are star stuff. And that's a cool quote. In the way of, like, if you think about it hard enough, your mind will explode at the thought of we are literally made of stars. Because we don't resemble stars in any way, shape, or form. We just don't. We do not look like stars, we do not feel like stars, we do not have anywhere near the temperature of stars, mostly because we're much smaller and stuff, and we're not burning up due to like our ridiculous size and like stuff that we contain and nuclear reactions, like nuclear, like fusion and nuclear fission and stuff that goes on in the sun. It's freaking awesome. But, you know, you don't want to be too close to it. Since the sun is the only thing that, like, heats our planet, and we get temperatures that we can sometimes barely survive for a few days if we are sustained with that much. And then you could think, well, the sun is a long way away. The sun is a long way away. Like, how long did it take people to get to the moon? Wasn't it days for people to get to the moon? Or something? I don't know. I really don't. But still, it took them a while to get to the moon. And it would take them a lot longer. That was awful. It would take them a lot longer. A lot longer to get to the sun. And you would need a butt ton of food to go with you. And the closer you get, the more like heat you'll have put on you, and eventually you won't even be able to get any further because your ship would just melt. It would just melt. You could not get to the sun. Well, you could, because the molten metal would probably eventually float to it, unless like it didn't get caught in the gravitational pull somehow. Yeah, it would just get there eventually, and stuff would happen. That was lucky. Yeah, you would just vaporize if you got anywhere near the sun. Even like a tiny bit closer to the sun compared to where you are now. You would dissolve. You would dissolve very, very quickly. Or vaporize. And it probably wouldn't be good for your health. Vaporization, not the best for health, in my opinion. Not from experience, but don't vaporize yourself, kids. That's what I'm gonna go with. No vaporization for kids. It's like alcohol and drugs and smoking. Don't do it, kids. Don't vaporize yourself. That goes in the same camp as those things. Oh, I clicked and hit the thing. Oops. What attempt are we on? Because I will end this at 100 attempts, because I know I'm close. Yeah, that's a conversation about star stuff. Because stars are freaking awesome, and space is awesome, and stuff. It's freaking cool. Like, our sun is relatively small compared to some suns out there. It's freaking tiny. Some of these suns, from where the sun is right now, I think they would like swallow us up just because of how close we are. We would be inside of it if you replaced it with our sun. Just because they're so freaking fat. No fat shaming here, but still, they're freaking huge, these things. These just balls of burning stuff in the sky, even though it's not the sky, it's in space, but still, they're big. They're big. That's all you need to know. Okay, can we do this bit this time? Probably not. Oh, I didn't quite let go of the click in time. God damn it. Like, I knew I'd make the jump. I just didn't quite let go of the click. You drop pretty fast when you're tiny. It's like a little stretch. Yeah, when you're tiny in physics, it feels a little bit weirder and heavier. Pardon me. So yeah, that happens. Okay, I'll stop going to the music. That probably gets annoying. But yeah. Oh, I'm the worst. Yeah, space is cool and huge, and you should learn stuff about space because it's awesome. Even though it's probably not the most productive thing to do. Well, depends if you ever get into anything job-related to do with space. Because we would not know anything about this if not for those people that wanted to learn this stuff. Like the beautiful, beautiful man called, like, Einstein. Like the dude that came up with M equals NC squared with the foofy hair and the memes. You know that guy? Everyone knows Einstein. Oh, I accidentally clicked. Final attempt. Yeah, that guy, he was awesome. He revolutionized space stuff. fucking revolutionized it. Because we were going off of, like, Sir Isaac Newton's way of doing stuff, which completely fell apart when you think about light. Because light has no mass, yet it is affected by gravity, and it confused people. And not Isaac Newton, Einstein was like, boom, this is how you fix this problem. Easy. And he fixed the problem, and everyone was like, oh my god, it's amazing. I don't actually know how people reacted, but still, he's revolutionized space stuff. And just stuff in general, man. He was awesome. But he's not here anymore, which is sad, but oh well. He did amazing stuff while he was here, and a lot of us probably owe him a lot for that, because, you know, we would not know half as much stuff as we do now if not for that guy. So this video goes out to you, Einstein. What a guy for the video to go out to. Okay, what a final attempt as well. Oh, 84% of the way. Shouldn't have clicked. It was a blind drop. I'll accept that death as I stretch. I always seem to do reasonably well on my final attempts as well, which feels pretty good. But anyways, for now, that will be the end of Electroman Adventures, and that'll be the end of Geometry Dash for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you're still enjoying this series. I know I am, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya!